Hey guys, it's RC5052 here again. This is my second video on how to make avatars. I originally was going to make this video a little while ago, but a lot of people have requests on certain things to do, so I just decided to wait a little bit just until I got enough ideas to throw them all together. Plus I learned a couple new things, so I figured I'd throw them in as well. As you can see here, I have the Easter Bunny. I've already modified him a little bit. I'm going to plan on making a kind of like a metal version of him. Just real quick. I didn't put too much time into this, but we can go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to show you before we get started is how to recrop or resize your images. A lot of people had issues where, you know, their image is too small for it. Well, I'll show you how to fix that problem. First thing we're going to do, just in this case, just to show you what cropping does, I'm going to hold Control and then hit C and copy this image. I already have this pulled up. The first one was 173 by 254. I normally have it like 175 by 250. That's good enough. That's like really good for avatar sizes. But there's this one I have here is 600 by 600. So obviously, as you can see, it is too big. So if you were to upload this picture, you're going to see a really small version of the Easter Bunny. Now what we're going to do is select the rectangle select tool. We're going to go around the Easter Bunny. Make sure it's lined up to how you want it. Get as close to the body and the weapons you can. That's always better. And you can do an option up here, go to image, then go to an option that says crop to selection, and there you go. Now it's at 193 by 261, so it's still pretty close. If you want to do it another way, what you can do is go to image and make it quicker and go to an option that says auto crop image, and if you notice at 173 by 254, it's basically cropped around the character directly, and this will allow your avatars to come out at normal size. Just figured I would show you guys that a little bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a little bit of what I do to make things look like they have a shine to them. You're going to select the free select tool, and you're going to basically, you're going to want to kind of like draw a sliver of white, which is what I'm going to do now. And then I go up to colors and then go to brightness contrast, and I set the brightness decently high up there, not too much but decently high up there. And then in order to make it look a little bit better, you select the smudge tool, which is the little finger, and you kind of just smudge it away. I'm going to go ahead and just blend in a little bit of this so it looks a little bit more realistic. And overall you have a shine. I made mine a little bit too wide, too much wider than normal, but nonetheless it works the same. It's always good to make your little slivers of light relatively thin, because when you blend them together, or sorry, when you smudge them, it'll look better. So I make it slightly bright, hit OK, deselect it, and then I use the smudge tool again. And it almost looks like it appears that, of course, it has some shine to it. Once again, you may want to blend it together. That's what I do. Like I said, take your time with this. I'm kind of rushing through it, but that's one way to get the shine effect. Like I said, take your time with it. Try different ways to do it. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of rushing through this one, but as you guys can see with the Metal Bears avatar, the Enviro Metal, I took a lot of time on that, and his shine looks really well. So the next thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to, I forget to it, I'm going to show you how to add a specific amount of light and shadow. For instance, I'm going to add a sparkle. Let's see what this does. It doesn't do anything. So what we're going to do is whenever you do sparkle, the sparkle will be based, it will be placed and based where white is. So a lot of times you may have to draw a little bit of white where you want the sparkle to take place, and it'll kind of do it from there. That's not necessarily what we want, but I'm going to go back and do this one more time. Let's see if I can get the right one here. There we go. This should be it. Oh, maybe it's not. Once again, I would always recommend to play around. There's a little bit of sparkle here, but like I said, you guys will have to just play around with it a little bit. I'm going to try to blend it to make it look a little bit better. But overall, you can add sparkles. I'm going to go ahead and add one more thing, and it's called Supernova. Now, Supernova is originally what I used for when I made Iron Man. When I made Iron Man, I used Supernova quite a bit. Supernova to me is a better version of Sparkle, because Supernova 1 looks better, and 2, it you can add colors to it a lot easier. And here we go. Now overall, like I said, you'll get a pretty good amount of glowing. One thing I would recommend is when you are done doing the supernova, you're going to want to highlight around the character, because I noticed that when I do the supernova, unfortunately, if you notice, the color is slightly different. So whenever you put it on the forums, a lot of times it will not come out with a transparent background. It'll come out with like a blue kind of hue. So I'd recommend to go ahead and select around it, go to edit, hit clear, and you'll be good. So yeah, this is RC5052. More videos will be on the way. If you guys like this video, vote up the guide and thank the author, and we're good. Peace.